Hello everyone, how's it going? This is Ken with another analysis for you. Today we are going to study the price of Ethereum. We are going to see why this coin has not pumped as much as other coins in the market and why price has been ranging so much without giving us new all-time highs. Make sure to follow our YouTube channel to get the latest updates on these coins. Let's take a look and see what happened. This strong movement could be wave A, and then we got wave B, C, D, and finally E. Now, let's see. Okay, and then here. See, it makes sense now. The price was playing inside this triangle and we got a very strong momentum from the bears to pull the price down and break this level and bring price to a new lower level. So if you have been wondering why Ethereum has not been able to actually make new all-time highs, it's because that we got a strong breakout from here and price went down and lost a very important support area from this zone. Okay, but why is this point very important? Because it was a very strong support area for the Ethereum price. If we go back in time, we can see that price had a very strong support zone from this area. And this support was very important for the price of Ethereum. And once it was lost, we can say that Ethereum lost a very important support on its price level. Now, with the retracement of this triangle, we can say price has been trying to come up in some recovery movement. But even in its attempt for recovery from this wave, we can say it hasn't been really able to come up all the way to higher levels. So we might as well have another form of pattern happening here. But what could it be? In order to understand that, let's go back in time a little bit. So when price was around here, our team of analysis assumed that market was forming another triangle pattern in order to pump the price up to higher levels. Now we could say that we had another triangle just like this, and then we were expecting to catch wave E around here in order to get a pump in the market because the momentum in the market was pretty good. And we could say, all right, it's worth the risk to buy some Ethereum around here because the triangle was forming perfectly. We had the higher level and then we had the lower level and things were actually making sense, right? So this was our signal on our Telegram channel. It was forwarded from the VIP. Okay, it was something like this. And let's see what happened. We were expecting wave D to finish around here and then come back down. So price went up according to plan, came down, and it lingered more than expected. We wanted the price to pump all the way up out of this triangle. But what happened? We only got able to take one target from Ethereum. And after that, price has not been able to break out of this triangle pattern. So this gives us a hint that price might not be playing so nicely and actually forming a triangle pattern. We might be having a more complex pattern on our hand. You might wonder what this complex pattern could be. Well, it's another diametric or symmetric pattern. Every time that price gets into a complicated pattern, it could be either diametric or symmetric. Let's see. Okay, first we have to understand that this was not a triangle. Okay, so we got this, right? And then we got this one. And wave E did not finish as we expected it. It did not give us a good launch in order to go to higher levels. So what could be happening here is that we get another pattern forming in this area. Now, how could we understand what type of pattern is happening here? We have to go to lower levels. You should remember, in no wave analysis, every wave has an inner pattern inside it, and you have to go deeper in order to understand what's going on. Let's take a look, just as an example. So we could say that price actually started a correction from here. And this correction was the start of a new pattern for wave E inside of this big box. What could this pattern really be? Let's make it simple. We have a dump, and then some recovery in the market, right? And another dump. A simple ABC flat. That's what we see at this point for this pattern. So we got an ABC. Let's see, A, B, C. And this could be from lower levels, something like this. And price right now is trying to finish wave B inside this flat ABC pattern. And once we finish wave B, we could go to lower levels. But where could this wave B actually finish? To understand this question, we have to go back again to the daily time frame and analyze the price from a price action perspective. You should remember that in all our analysis, we use different methods to understand where would be the best place to get a reaction from the market. Okay, back to daily time frame. And we have wave E forming a flat here. Okay, let's find where market could actually give us a hint where it could start a correction again. So wait for me to finish the diametric pattern form so you could get a better understanding of what we are dealing with. So this is our diametric pattern, and now we have to go and find some support area. Remember the important zone that we highlighted here? We need to find another support area in order to form a box where price could actually show some reaction to. So if we zoom out, we will understand that price has another resistance area around this level. here. And this resistance area could be forming our final box. So we got here, and together, this could be where price could actually show reaction to and finish wave B of our flat and finalize this wave. So I have to just move my diametric angle a bit higher. And this is what price might actually be trying to do. See, we get a rejection from here. Why do we think that we get a rejection from here? Because from price action point of view, we could say that we had a rejection here first time, then we got a rejection here for the second time, and finally our third rejection is going to be deeper into this level and then happen to finish wave B. So let me just use my marker and draw something like this. Okay. All right. Once we get that action there, we could be expecting for the price to come down and finish wave E. How could that happen is that we need to find some support around this level. So the first support zone could be here. Okay, this could be our first support. And then our second support could be around here. Maybe a bit lower. Yep. There. And this could be our second support zone. And we will be forming another box just right like what we had up there in here to finish off wave E. And our flat would be complete as well. So price could come down after touching that zone, come down, and touch our box and go up. Now, why do we think that this might happen? Again, let's take a look at the price action here. So we got one touch and then second touch. And this could be our final touch happening around this area, right? Because we know how important it is to have 3 touches for each zone. And once price comes down, we could say that finally wave E is over and price is going to go and finish wave F. It's very important to understand that once we finish wave E, the quality of reaction we get in this zone is going to be very important on the future price action of Ethereum. So let's say that we got this and then we got this. Now, depending on the reaction we get here and the amount of power we get from buyers here will tell us how wave F and finally wave G is going to be like. Let's say that wave F does not give enough momentum to price to bring it up to higher levels. In that case, wave G is going to be bigger and we may see the price of Ethereum going even further to lower levels because we did not get enough momentum, and wave G is going to finish like this. Now, If we're lucky and we get enough support from the buyers, then things are going to be different. Instead of getting a wave G like that, you're going to have a pump in the market. So this is scenario number one. Now let's say that actually wave F comes higher and buyers can push the price even further. In that case, wave F is going to be strong and wave G could be short, and we could actually get a buy signal from here in order to get out of this 30% zone which price has been stuck for a long time, and go and see another all-time high for Ethereum. But this is too soon in order to talk about these price action movements. We have to wait and see what happens with wave E first. This pattern could fail. This pattern could go perfectly according to the analysis. This is why we update our analysis every step of the way. And we will be posting a long or short signal in our Telegram channel for our members, depending on the reaction we get for wave F and wave G. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and see you later on our next video. Stay safe, guys.